Referee says, are we right to go? And yes, we are. There's the kickoff from Hallam. Not terribly deep, taken by Illawarra Sports High, and so they bring it back and we get it underway, and that is Van der Lark with the ball. Now, we mentioned these two famous schools, Illawarra Sports High. Lots of famous people come from this school over the years, rugby league players of the game. Howard at dummy half again. This time it comes back to Fionney. Fionney launches up a high kick. It bounces awkwardly straight over the head of Hukui, who's got to go back. Tapped through by an Illawarra player and saved. Kicked over the dead by Hohepa. Tell you, Howard at dummy half again. Now it comes out across the line. Fionney again looks for support, gets it away to Cliff. Then it comes out now for Tiahuru, who gets the pass on to Hamid, and Hamid scores the first try of the game to Illawarra Sports High. So 2 sets, and Illawarra are over in the corner. The light blues versus the dark blues. And we take a look at the scoreboard as the Illawarra Sports High side high-five themselves. They're over in the corner through Hamad. Takes the tackle 15 metres out. Howard again. Then Cliff. Will he kick it? Yes, he will. The wing is wide open. Hamad. And it's forced over the dead ball line again by the number 5 Edwards for Hallam. Already still making their way in to this fixture. This might go out on the full. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's nearly ended up on Personal Street. So penalty will go on the 10-metre line to Mascot. On the Mascot oval, I should say, to Illawarra Sports. And they're going to have a kick for goal, make it a nice even 6. So it's been all down this end, hasn't it? It's been all down Hallam's end, the opening exchanges of this game. I believe, from what I'm told, team, and he shouldn't have too much dramas with this one. Over she goes, no complaints whatsoever. One of the sticks. And as you can see, about 15 metres out. Then at dummy half, they come across to Fionney. Neat little dink into the end goal area. This might be a try. Hamid got there. Did he ground it? I think the referee's going to say that's okay. So for the young winger Hamid, that's 2 tries in the opening exchanges of this game. And Illawarra Sports High now lead Hamid by 10 points to 0. That's maybe a bird or two chirping and a truck going by on its way to the airport. There's Fionney's kick. It's over. So 12 17 gets in there to dummy half. Gets a pass along the line now. It comes out to Fa'oa. Fa'oa gets it away to Rapawama. Now they look a little bit clever with the ball. Hohepa tries to step back inside, takes the tackle. But they are right on the attack, Hallam. We hope they can get a try and make it interesting. And I think we've seen a knock-on. Well, we have. Knock-on for Hallam. Have not completed that set. Illawarra Sports High to get the ball back. They lead the game 12-0. And as this game has gone, it hasn't taken a lot of them to get the ball out of their own end. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to see some of these big boppers on the bench too for Illawarra Sports High. Dawson's a big boy, and Tarney and Scott and Sweet's a good young player as well. My spies down in the Illawarra tell me. So we're going to scrum it down here. And Illawarra Sports High, no doubt, will get the ball off the back of this. Okay, Rich referee's just giving them instructions. Rapawama, get in your position, he says. So now Illawarra Sports High. They're just making too many yards on every tackle. Getting up to play it back. And comes across now. That's better defence there from Kia and Dio and Manuel and company as they play it back to Howard in a dummy half. Gets it back to Marbani. See, that's a big hit. That's the sort of thing we're looking for from Manuel. That's what he's famous for down there in Victoria. Played back to Howard. Comes out to Hegedus. He tries to get a pass away and eventually does. But the movement's stopped there by Kia for Hallam. Illawarra Sports High will get up and play it back. Howard sends the ball back inside. And a Taufer, I think it is, takes the tackle last, says the referee. That's better defence from Hallam. Played back to Howard. Sent across now for the captain, Cliff. He sends it down. Will they let it bounce? No. Hohepa gets under it and takes it on the full. Then brings it back. Hamid misses him. So too does Fionney. That's a good run. He thought about passing it. and then thought better of it. Possession's at a premium in this game. Gets up and play it back to Edwards. Now look at the strength on him. He just sends Tiahuru straight over the top of him. Marbani pulls him down. Gets up, plays it back to Liu. Then it goes across to Hohepa. And Hohepa is going to be taken by Hegedus. Well, maybe they're starting to just ooze into this game, which would be fantastic as it comes across to Okasinu. And now they're only about 10 metres out, virtually right in front of the post. Getting up to play it back. It ends up in the hands of Kia. Kia for the line. I think he's over. I think he may have scored now. Referee has he said double movement? Yeah, well, he's given a penalty to Illawarra Sports High. I can assume that's double movement. It is. So that's just a little bit of bad luck. Well, call it what you want, but great to see them in the game. Great to see them taking the ball to the line, and great to see they're still giving 150% after a couple of early tries. But 12-0, Illawarra Sports High lead the game. Now we see them find touch, and that's going to be pretty much right on the halfway line. The ground not marked terribly well here. It's the old-fashioned black markings, which, well, they don't really help. Let's be fair to him. Tiahuru about to take the tap and has a little run on his own. No, he doesn't. He gets a pass out to Hammond. Gee, this kid on the wing can move. He gets inside the fullback, Hammond, over the 20. They won't stop him. He's going to go right under the post. Beautiful play from Illawarra Sports High off a tap. And keep your eye on this number 5, Hammond, because I think he might end up playing some of his own, then chucked it to the blind side, shifted it left, and a beautiful try. Fionnay adds the extras, and now you'll find Illawarra Sports High lead Hallam. This into half-time, and perhaps come out with, obviously come out with 12 men to start the second half, playing against 12 men. Illawarra Sports High have just had one sent to the bin. I'll just confirm with you who that is, as Kia has the ball now for Hallam. About 5 metres out, and just to the left-hand side of the upright. They've gone over the line. Have they got it down? I think they have. I think you'll find Hallam have scored their first try. Did not take them long to take advantage of the fact they are playing against 12 men. A school that really will start to make a name for themselves in rugby league over the next decade. He's kicked it. 18 points to 6 is the score as we come back to the halfway line at Mascot Oval. Cromwell Cougars. The Collies all represented out there today. Dawson's had the ball stripped from him, and the referee says that's 2-on-1 strip, so Illawarra get a penalty just to the left-hand side of the upright. And I wonder if they think, well, maybe we'll have a shot for goal and just soak up a little bit more of that clock. He kicks at a very high percentage, this kid. He's got a great kick in him, and he can kick them a long way too. No complaints with that one, no mistake. Illawarra Sports High 20 now lead Hallam 6. They've really relied on him since he's been out there. Played back now, comes across for Rapawama. He gets the pass out. Now it comes out to Gibbs. Gibbs, he gets over the line. Can he get it down? I think he does get that down. Oh, referee, the linesman's telling the referee he was held up. Well, out from Illawarra's try line. Nally at dummy half again. Off to Nally number 2. And there's no question there. He gets the ball down. Referee says, yep, points to the spot. So gone on to play rugby league at the highest level. Nally, and Addy, he adds the extras. So just inside Hallam's half. Howard is at dummy half. Short side, finds Fionnay. Fionnay gets it away to Tiahuru, who gets away from 1 and 2. Oh, he's strong for a little man. About 10 metres out. Howard at dummy half again. Taufa. And we've got another one of the big boppers, Tamui, outpowered. Now Hegedus kicks out toward the wingers. Up they go. It's taken by Van der Lark, and he gets a try at least in the corner. And you can hear the cheer. That's his own personal cheer squad behind me. I think he's Fayoa. And then at the play the ball, Nally again, away from one, away from two. Can he go all the way? Takes the tackle, 1 metre out from Illawarra Sports try line. Last tackle, says the referee. Well, this is the most vital play of the game. Back it comes, out to Nally, and then it comes out now. They're going to score here. They get over the line and ground it. It's Kia. He scores for Hallam. Back on for the kick there from Rapawama. It should come to nothing as Hamid takes the ball, runs it dead. And so a good win. A good win for Illawarra Sports High, 24 points to 16.